tell us more about what that is?
The BTB Master's Program started out as a feng shui training, but our school of feng shui is really very shamanic. It comes from Tibet, from very ancient shamanic practices. So it's really a training in learning how to transform yourself, and through that transformation, learning how to help other people help themselves, to transform themselves, to grow and evolve.
And what does BTB mean? And what does it stand for?
Well, BTB stands, it scares some people because it's Black Tantric Buddhism.
And that is?
In Chinese it's called Meizong Heijiao. So it's called black because black is the color of the deepest ocean, which in Chinese symbolizes the deepest wisdom. It's also called black because when you mix pigments, the more different colors you mix, the blacker it gets. So the idea is that the more knowledge you bring together and integrate, the blacker you get. So that's where the word black comes from. Tantric means that it's a spiritual practice in which you use your everyday life as a spiritual practice. Many people think that Tantra has to do with sex, but actually that was a very small part of it in India and Tibet. It's really about integrating a spiritual practice into your life, so every moment you're actually working on yourself, cultivating your own energy, your own psychology, and your own spirituality.
Barry, how long have you been involved with this, and how long have you studied this? I know you have a very interesting background in all your studies.
Well, I would say I really started in 1966 when I had a near-death experience in Vietnam. And then after that, I met a yogi who had lived with Yogananda and started studying with him. And then I met some other Indian gurus and ended up in India. And I also got involved in Gestalt psychology and other kinds of psychology. And I don't know, it just kept growing from there, so ever since the mid-60s, I've really been involved in either a spiritual practice or psychological practice, or usually a combination of both.
And Barry, I understand you're a physicist. You started as a physicist. How does that relate to all this?
Well, the physics went to metaphysics because of the death experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, quantum, I don't think this is a place to get into the whole story of quantum mechanics, but quantum mechanics is really very spiritual. It's a mathematical language that actually reiterates all of the spiritual teachings and all of the great spiritual traditions, especially the deepest teachings. So many physicists actually have a very deep spiritual nature, and they're in physics because they want to understand reality. All you have to do is read a little bit of Einstein to understand how deeply spiritual many physicists are.
And I know as being a student of Feng Shui that you also do Ho'oponopono, and also feel free fast techniques.
Right. Well, I also have a Hawaiian lineage. I'm not Hawaiian, but I studied in a Hawaiian lineage. And Ho'oponopono is the method that Hawaiians use to resolve issues traditionally in their culture. There's a short version of Ho'oponopono that's going around. It's from a book called Zero Limits by Joe Vitale. That's just a little tiny bit of it, but it's very powerful. The real Ho'oponopono involves a way that people can resolve their issues. I don't think I want to go into the whole thing right now, but the important thing is that we teach students many techniques from many traditions that they can use themselves to improve their own lives, and then because they're doing that, they know how to use them with other people. So Ho'oponopono, Feel Free Fast, they're all very powerful ways that people can transform themselves. Feel Free Fast is like having a delete button on your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a computer, and you can just delete programs that you no longer want in your subconscious mind that cause you problems. So we teach techniques like that, and it's a 3-year program. Over the 3 years, people totally transform their lives.
Well, I know that there's a lot of esoteric and transcendental things, and as being a student of Feng Shui, but how can we see the average person uses practicality in their daily lives.
Right. Well, our teacher, Professor Lynn, said that he's teaching a method that then everyone has to take and fit into their own culture. So a lot of the techniques we teach are Chinese. I teach a lot of Western techniques that just easily fit into your life. All the techniques, though, are easy to transform into something you can actually use yourself without the Chinese or Hindu or other Tibetan jargon or deities or rituals. So it's really about learning the underlying principles of the techniques and then making them your own.
Yeah, well, we're here at the graduation dinner, and there's a lot of excitement going on and a little noise in the background because everybody's so excited with their graduation. Now, where do these students come from?
Well, students come from everywhere. If there's, all walks of life and all parts of the country, even Europe and Asia. If you're interested in learning something like this, you can contact us at the New York Open Center. You can look at our website, BTB Masters Training, FengShuiMastersTraining.com. You can email me at barryg@mac.com. You can call me at 928-460-6062. Any way you'd like to contact me, I'd be happy to talk to you.
And I understand this is the only Feng Shui that is licensed, that's going to give you the certification by New York State.
As far as I know, we're the only licensed professional training in the country. New York State has professional licensing, and we went through quite a process, and they licensed us to become a professional trainer.
Well, let's look at some of the highlights from the graduation, from the students that just graduated.
Yeah, these are some amazing things.
Yes, I was very impressed with their projects.
Welcome, graduates. Please come in. Glad Michael has coffee, so stay up. All right, well, welcome to all of the graduates to be in a few minutes. Their guests, the previous graduates, other members of the program, as well as part of our illustrious teachers and our esteemed guests. So I'd like to welcome you to the now 17th, I believe, graduation of the BTB Masters Program. My name is Judith Wendell, for those that don't know me, and I have the very happy distinction of being the first graduating class in 1999, and we started 20 years ago. It just dawned on me today, which is real. That's 2 decades. I'm not even that old. But, and I can only say that this program, maybe much like you, came in, I don't know why, it sounded great and I just jumped in, and I was looking for some changes in my life, but really the changes that were, made weren't just about learning about moving furniture and what have you. There were deep changes within myself, and through the 17 years of practicing, so many more changes have happened for myself and fortunately for clients. So it's I so value, first of all, it's really just a privilege to be here, because as I was referencing earlier, you never would have thought so. When I made my final presentation, you guys did brilliantly today. We learned about pain, we learned about face reading, and real estate, and posture, and so many great things. And, we were little babies compared to these guys who've really accomplished quite a lot. So, since we're all greatly indebted, we're going to have a dedication to Professor, because it's from him that we're all here. I came across a quote today. I don't know if it's, exactly how he said it, but he said that we should practice feng shui to be the most useful, up-to-date, compatible with modern science and design. And I really love that because it's a way I like to practice. That, yes, it's an ancient tradition, but we want to make it the most useful.
Namo Mito 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 Namo Mito
Well, that was wonderful. We'll be right back.
I'm still surprised and I feel so wonderful when some of the people say about the program.
Yes, and we'll be right back. I understand that your particular program is the only licensed one in, I know you get New York State, is it in the whole country? I know you do get a certification, right? The student certification?
Yes, the students are certified when they get a certificate every year, but the master certificate is at the end of the 3-year training. The New York Open Center that hosts our program had to go through a very rigorous process with New York State to become licensed to have professional programs, and we were the first one as a program to go through that. So we were rigorously vetted by New York State as a training, professional training, and as far as I know, we're the only training in the country that has that status.
I don't really emphasis on it. But actually, to really go deep, you have to sit correctly so that your body lets go. And you can actually go, you're not distracted by your body. And you can actually inquire into your original self before it thought the word I. And really, I've talked about this in class a number of times, that's really the essence of your whole practice. It's why we chant Gate Gate, which is the Buddhist mantra for going to that empty of the I place that everyone emerges from. And it's the really only true place from which you can practice feng shui. It's the really true place where you can help your clients. But even more important than helping your clients is helping yourself. Because it's only by your own personal transformation that you become a vehicle to help your clients. It's a very serious practice. It takes a lot of dedication. It's something you should really do every day. It's something you have this wonderful opportunity here in New York now to go to a meditation center where you can actually do this, because the energy of Rinpoche, the energy of the tradition, the energy of the lineage is there. And it's actually through the lineage that you learn, that you develop, that you become nobody. Of course, you're welcome to come back here too. But I'm really encouraging you to take advantage. Because no matter what we taught you, really, and we taught you a lot of different things, maybe too many different things. Underlying it is that essence. And now you're able to work with that when we don't have class, when we're not here. So I really encourage you to do that, and to make that endeavor your life's work, so that at some point you all turn into rainbows. Thank you for putting up with us for 3 years.
I'd like to add. How's that?
I've got like 50 years of experience and training and practice. The other teachers are also very accomplished and have a long training and practice period. Our program is very sophisticated, it's very deep. It's for people who really want to become professional at learning how to help people, not just through feng shui, but in all of the various methods that come from China, Asia, Tibet, but also with the newest Western methods, the ways that people can really transform any kind of problem quickly, easily. So if you're at all interested in that, just contact us and we'll see if we can help you out.
Anyway, Stephen, as I said to you before, when you were saying we weren't sure about the certification based on if we finished all the requirements, and I said to Stephen, I don't really know why you're getting the master's of certificate, of certification, because I feel like I'm a master learner of feng shui. I don't know if it has happened to you guys, but when Kyoto was talking, I'm like, oh my God, where did she learn that? Like you just never quite feel like you're there. Right? So, thank you guys for accepting us all the time on our level and being so kind. You always have a kind word and a kind acceptance of us when we approach. Even if it's not a good time, you tell us that nicely. So, yes, now I eat, breathe, and think and live feng shui, because the first time we did a consultation and Barry was saying, well, can't you see the place is very metal? Which meant it was really cluttered and a few minutes. Now I'm thinking, I think in feng shui, everything is feng shui thinking. It's always been a very safe space for those of us who are very, very vulnerable at times. And I must say that I'm so grateful to you guys, that, nothing was ever repeated outside of the classroom. It was very nice that whatever happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas. It was and I love that it was a very family-like atmosphere. These are all selling points. You can call it. Right? Because no matter how much we got on each other's nerves, we were able to come back the next day and smile like a family. Like at the Thanksgiving table. And the next thing that I want to say, very important that I've just learned, feng shui is like curry. Feng shui, everything. You can curry chicken, you can curry beef. That's what I came away with today. Thank you, guys.
I can't follow that. I'm serious. That's because how do you Can I? Because one thing I wanted to say was we did lose a couple of people out of our class, and they came to us and said, if you want to do, some real feng shui, you just want to do feng shui, there's another class, you can get it in a weekend or something. And I'm thinking, how are you even going to be able to stand in front of someone and be real and show them anything with an education like that? And although this was 3 years and it was hard, I am grateful as hell. Thank you.
Let's do that to,
Yeah, visualize the
3 rounds, visualize the colors
colors,
in the dark wheel,
like the rainbow.
colors and so forth. So, yes.
This is from the representative from all your this year's student. And normally our culture is a gift for all your teachers. So you have 3 teachers, and normally students stand up and they give to the teachers for the things. So today I have no idea that all you think they are divided into 3 groups and comes up. And the one white for the Rosalind. Yeah, first group. Yeah, all, everyone. 4 people or 5. And give to, you stand up there and stand. And give on the, all right, that is all right, now second group.
Oh, here's third group.
She comes.
Thank you, Mika. And last, our first group.
Nice color.
All right. And give thanks for your teacher.
Thank you.
Long life.
Om
And let's reinforce this for health, blessings, long life, all good things for all of us and for all beings with the three secret reinforcements. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Great blessings to you all. Congratulations.
So beautiful. I'm thrilled to have been part of this ceremony. So now I think we're going to invite everybody else for group pictures, right? The graduates with the three teachers and Rinpoche. So I'm happy to take any pictures. If you want to give me a camera.
Hi, well, thank you, Barry. We enjoyed the talk very much, and I just wanted to add that I am one of your students, and I've been involved in the program for 2 years, plan to do the 3rd year. I came in because I had clutter in my apartment, and I didn't realize that this was such a valuable program. It not only helped me get rid of my clutter, but helped me decorate my apartment, but also for the personal development as a part of me. With some of the chanting, it's relieved some anxiety whenever I get upset, and I've learned so much. Barry, is there anything you'd like to say and add to what you teach?
Well, I have a lot of clients who call me because they have ghosts in their house or ghosts are interfering in their life in some way. I've got a website that has a page on curses. I get 12,000 hits a month on that. I help people remove curses. I teach people in the program how to handle it, how to go into people's homes and clear them energetically. We don't do it like ghost busting. We actually heal the ghosts. We heal the people who are cursing and who are cursed. It's all done with love and compassion, and it's very effective.
Thank you so much. It was so interesting.